all come from Lafayette, Louisiana. It was like this gradual thing where we knew each other from other bands, and eventually Tiff ended up. I met her in New Orleans. We decided to. She just moved in upstairs, this apartment above mine in New Orleans, and yeah, the connection was just in our kitchen. She had her drum set up in my kitchen, and we would just jam in the kitchen, and it wasn't anything serious, It wasn't anything serious at all. We just played music, and we hung out a lot, and we just kind of became best friends, That was like the main thing that happened with it. It was after the hurricane. We just kind of went back to Lafayette from New Orleans and just hung out every day, just playing music, but mainly just becoming friends, It wasn't like there was no ambition to like make a band or like write songs. It was just, let's just play music and have fun because the college said we could have a semester off of school, and so that's what we did. We just played music all the time. The name came from after the second show. Tiff was just like, we need a name for the band. If we want to ever be a real band, we need to have a name. Damn it.
Come on, guys.
And I really like kind of dreaded the process. We all dreaded the process. And Givers was one of the favorite songs of the band by this band, Lucky Dragons. And it just kind of stood out as Givers, and it was just like, we came back to it, and eventually it just like felt right. And then it's one of those names that I think it feels right the more and more we kind of understand what we're doing here as a band.
Just sort of became something that we're about. That is, we're giving, but we're also not the only ones. We're just part of the whole network. That's why we don't put the in there. We're just givers. Yeah, I just
awesome.
I just made it up.
That's really.
I think
That's poetic,
I've said that
Josh.
before.
It all started, we started jamming was our first initial way of playing music together. And then from there, we would record our jams, and we'd listen back and find little hooks and little rhythms and things where we just felt like that was a perfect moment. So we'd grab that and then take it in our rehearsal space and work on it more.
And In Light just came as like this piece that kind of like this set of words that just kind of weaves a lot of these songs together, and it felt like it was just appropriate in a way.
It kind of seems to be a motif in our lives, I suppose. A lot of our songs have a message that we feel is uplifting, so I think it was kind of thematical. I think the main thing, we pull out of people's energy, like a lot of our shows, all of our shows, we're just not holding anything back. And I think that kind of idea is infectious, People don't, we've held all this stuff back for centuries, like everybody, in the world. And so everybody's just like ready to kind of like be free in a way,
The audience, I think, does like, they're going to like, I guess, like have a different experience, than what they're normally used to, like the everyday whatever. But I guess like what we kind of try to bring is like, this moment that you're having during the live show can be translated, in a bigger way. And that's where it's not just like you go to a show to experience that. It's like life can be that. And I think like, I don't know, it'd be cool if we just the people to represent that idea, It's cool. It's cool to not be cool at our show. We try to be as uncool as we can possibly be. So don't come to our show and be cool.
To set the bar. We're sure to set the bar.
Yeah, we're setting the bar low. Coolness.
It comes
givers.
And you're watching Baeblemusic.
No such thing as the meantime. Don't get stuck in the meantime. No such thing as the meantime. It goes, it wash you